Hi. In this video I'll show you one of the problems this Delonghi coffee machine have. So I'll show you exactly what the machine is. Oops. And this is the machine. So basically one of their problem, it's water doesn't flow, and or it's flowing really slowly. When you can see in the water reservoir, you can see when you make a coffee small bubbles coming out. Most problem is created by this return valve. So one of the things I will show you in this video, how to disassemble this machine, how to replace this valve, and the most important, how you can replace only one small part inside it to avoid buying the new one. Why you shouldn't buy the new one? Sometimes you got not original part. They basically most of them done third party, and the plastic maybe is not so good for drinking. You don't know where it came from. If you use original part and replace only the silicone, there's a small silicone cap. So if you replace it, it's a really cheap repair, like 5-10 cents for the small cap, and your machine is working again. This is one of the problems. As I told you, if you see some bubbles coming from the water dispenser and the water doesn't flow really good or doesn't flow at all when you make a coffee, it means this thing can be broken. If you don't see a lot of bubbles or really slightly, and the water, for example, you have really low quantity of water coming out, it can be also a pump problem. In this video I'll explain you how you can basically fix this part. This is the new one, so I don't want to disassemble it. I'll disassemble the unit, show you the part, we'll take it apart, show you where the cap is located. In this way you would know how to do it. And the most important, I will disassemble it without removing the hose, so it will save you basically sometimes, and explain how to do it. So let's start. First of all, we'll remove the top part. What we'll need for this, we'll need pliers, we'll need a Phillips screwdriver, and we need the T20 with the hole inside. The bottom screws, the internal pin is too high, so I was using the flat screwdriver to unscrew them. If you can see, oops, sorry, I have some blood. Is it flat, so you can use it also to unscrew the bottom one. So let's start. Okay, let's continue. So we'll start disassembling. We'll remove the side knob. Simply open up like this. I'll remove the water reservoir from my way. So next step, I'll use a bigger screwdriver. It will be easier for me to disassemble. So I'll use the Phillips one for these two screws. So basically I would recommend you to put the screws at different sizes, so you'd better keep them close to the part you remove. So these two screws I will put aside. To remove the top part, you need to lift a little bit, lift it and press. So that's it. Now it's removed. We'll remove the cable. Okay, on the top there's a lot of video, so basically in most of the videos this hose is removed. I don't want to remove it, so I'll keep it there. I'll remove the screws. What screws need to be removed to be able to put this thing down are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws here, and I'll remove 2 screws that's keeping the hose to this stuff, so I don't need to remove the hose by itself. So we'll start removing. The screws, as I told you, are different sizes. There, I think, from these 5 screws, there are 3 sizes. So this one that I'm removing now are the longest one. and this one, I think these are the shortest one. Okay, as you can see, this thing pops ups, pop ups. I'll put these two screws separately. All other screws I'll put it here. There's one more screw that's here, so basically there are 5 screws in the bottom and 2 screws that keep in the water with the hose dispenser. So that's it. This I don't touch, I don't want to disconnect the hose. So now we turn machine upside down. There may be some water, so watch out. Here 2 Phillips screws from this side. 1, 2. And this T20 with the hole inside, I use the flat screwdriver so I can fit inside the internal pin and outside, so it can be also used. I can use the bit that I have, but the screwdriver is small, so it's not really comfortable to work with it, so I prefer to use this one. As you can see, this is the last screw. So when I remove the screw, I can remove the bottom cover. So the bottom cover is removed. I'll put it here and I put the screws inside. Here we have 2 hoses that are kept with these 3 screws. So I'll remove this one. Okay. The hoses, I need to pop up this thing up. So now I'll put these 2 screws also here. So basically all this unit should go inside. As you can see, it's already start sliding in. Now what we need to do, we need to turn it over and see. So basically we can see our part is here. The hose I need to fit inside. There's a small I don't know if you can see, there's a small gap here, so it needs to fit it. So basically after that I can even start pulling this thing up. As you can see, it starts going up. The hose, this thing I kept along the machine. So on this one, as you can see, inside is the hose. Here I didn't disconnect it, and here our valve is fully exposed. So this part I'll move out from the way. How to remove the valve, it's also really easy. I prefer to work on the desk, but to be able to show it to you, I need to work like this. So this from here you need to pop up this part. After that it's after that you remove the hose, you remove the small one. After that you need to remove the bigger one. When it's removed, you start unscrewing this part. You unscrew it. So basically in this case, this part is defective. There's a small cap that's defective. So I will show you how to disassemble it. You insert the screwdriver here, you start to move it like this. You see this part start to popping up. You can put your finger here, and you need to do the same stuff from the opposite way. Okay, and the last corner. It's a bit tough, but it's not so hard to do. Basically, okay, and when you do it from all the sides, you continue. Oops, it fell away. So okay, so this is the part, this is the opening. Inside this thing, it's our cap that's usually get broken. I will to be able to remove this part, you need to insert. Let it focus 1 second. Okay, you insert the screwdriver here and try gently moving it up till this part goes out. I will show you in a second. Okay. Okay, if you can see, I don't think you see it. It's out of focus. Let me. Okay, now it's focused. Okay, so I put the screwdriver here and I'm gently moving it up. So when it's moved like 2 millimeters, I'm inserting another thinner screwdriver closer to the bottom. Focus, and I'm pushing it up. As you can see, it went up. So now I can remove it. See, I remove it, and there's our gasket inside that usually gets defective. There's a spring, so don't lose it. Yes, you can see if nothing is blocked inside. And this is our part. So I will show you. Okay, I'll show you the cap that basically get broken. This is a good cap. So the broken one, I don't have it. I'll show it to you. You can buy this one, the silicone caps, on like AliExpress. Basically the dimension are 5 millimeters for the top part. The pin it's 7 millimeters long, and it's 2 millimeter wide. So you can find the silicone cups. It's around 5-10 cents, and you can get the machine fixed even without need of replacing of whole this unit. You get the new one. You simply insert it here, insert the white part on the top, you press it. After that you put the spring back, the spring is back, and after you need to install the cover. That's it, and you clamp it. Before I clamp, I wanted to show you how it is done. So basically the new gasket is there, you insert in the spring back, you close in the cap, and you need to press on the cap before it should click. Okay, that's it. It's now ready to be installed back in the machine. I'll show you how to do it next. Okay, so I assembled it back, installed the new cap. Don't forget about the silicone ring, it usually falls down. Sorry, this camera again out of focus. So I'm putting ring back. Okay, the ring is back. So now we will be doing the back installation. The most important, that's what's different from the other tutorials, I didn't need to remove the hose. It's really easy to install back. and it's really straightforward. But as I told you, it's only in case this thing is broken, internal cap is broken, you can replace only cap. If there is a pump broken, then you need to disconnect the hose. There's no other way. If only this is a really quick repair. I'll show you the back assembly, and that's it. So let's screw it back in. Okay, I'll use the clamp to put it in. 1 second, I'll put some light. Okay, so let's put it inside. To be able to put it in, first, the most important part, the hose needs to be all the way in. So it will push the gasket and then it should clamp. Okay, and now a bit of force so it can clamp inside. That's it. Okay, it's in. Good. So we check that it's secure. That's it. We fix this part. So now back assembly. Back assembly is really easy. Basically, we need simply to keep this thing up till the whole unit goes down. So, and we need also to check that the hoses are straight. So we simply start pushing it in, the red hose coming out, and we keep the water hose out of the way so they wouldn't bend. In this way we can basically put the whole unit back inside. Okay, so everything is back. As you can see, the hose wasn't removed, so now we'll put the screw back, put the bottom screws. We'll recheck that the bottom part is fully intact. Everything is good, pipes are fine. Oops. Okay, so let's put the screws back. Yeah, and don't forget that it should be a special angle to be able to you see, the hose to go in, it should fit inside the small hole. So yeah. Don't forget there's a power button that can be on the way. To put it fully down, you need to press a bit on this side and it will come back in. You can easily remove the power button if you want, but it's not mandatory. Okay, as the thing is in, we'll put the screws back. So we'll start with the longest one. The longest one will go here. After that goes the middle screws. The middle one goes here. Okay, so after it, the next screws will be the next one that's keeping the water hose here. So we'll put it back this into, and basically that's it. So we will continue. Let's see. Yeah. So okay. We'll check that the steam dispenser is okay, it's fine. We'll put the hose down, we'll attach it back. For the silicone cap, I'll try to find the link in AliExpress so I can show it to you. So for now, okay, we'll connect the top part. Connect the gasket. Okay, so it's back. We'll do the same with the assembly. You need a bit to press the front, and in the back we fit them inside, and then it will auto slide in like this. Okay, we put the back steel screws, 1 and 2. The steam dispenser switch. Now let's start with the bottom part. Regarding the bottom part, you'll have these two black filters. Putting the black part back, and all this unit goes inside. We'll use our 3 screws to attach it. Let me see if I can make some more light. Okay. This type of the disassembly, as you can see, doesn't really disconnect any hoses that cannot be reconnected, so it's really simple. And basically you can do it easily. Only one problem is this, I think, T20 screw that creates some headache. But as I told you, if you have a small flat screwdriver that can be used for these purposes, you're okay. Okay, so less screws, and that's it. And we'll put the short Phillips screws in the front. Sorry for the dog. Okay. That's it. The unit is fully assembled, and it's ready for the coffee. This is how basically you replace the back valve. Not even replacing the back valve, but replacing the cap in it without disconnecting any hoses, and the unit is back online. Thank you. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.